like to present the concertmaster for the 7th and 8th grade advanced orchestra, Miss Elizabeth Cho. Begin by heading north in the key of G major. You are on the fastest route. You should reach your destination in 96 measures. Turn left onto Viola Avenue. Turn right onto Cello Street. Stay in the left
straight in D major. Turn right onto Bass Boulevard. At the next entrance, play forte. In 2 measures, take the second ending. Take the second ending. Heavy traffic ahead, prepare to slow down. Head south in the key of C major. Recalculating. Make a U-turn. Merge together and play in unison. Play pizzicato. Stand up and play. Stand on one foot. Sing your part. La 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 la. On second thought, please do not sing. Sit down and play legato for 4 measures. Use the next exit to take the coda. You have reached your destination.
Yes, I know it is a tad chaotic, but I would like to welcome our concert master, Miss Fumialo Coates. Hello, everyone. I would like to just take a brief second to introduce myself and my colleagues. My name is Raymond Cole. I am the orchestra and band director here at East Longmeadow High School. I'm honored to be joined by Ms. Erin Sosnowski and Mr. Daniel Henry here, working with us this evening. As you saw, Ms. Sosnowski so confidently led our middle school string players, and you will see in a moment Mr. Henry leading our high school choir singers and some of our middle school choir singers on the finale. So the first piece you heard the orchestra play was called Flow of the Tide. And this next piece, I just want to point out, includes some members of our band program. Band members, if we could wave our hands and say hello. So I just wanted to point that out because it offers a little bit of a different sound for a full orchestra, a full symphony orchestra. So the last thing I want to say just for a moment is I want to thank you all for being here this evening. This is our first Music in Our Schools Month concert of our month. We have our band tonight next week, and I'll tell you more about that later. But next is a piece entitled Warrior's Legacy by Soon Hee Newbold. Please move. Get a B flat for the winds.
Many years ago, in a darker time, people lived in chaos. All around them, things seemed to fall apart. Clothes ripped, vessels leaked, appliances fell into disrepair. But one day, something amazing was created that changed the world. Was it a strong sword? No. Powerful wand? Don't be ridiculous. Magic ring? Well, sort of. That thing was the first ever roll of duct tape.
Everybody wants to be a cat, 'cause the cat's the only cat who knows where it's at. Everybody's picking up on the feline beat, 'cause everything else is obsolete, obsolete.
A square with a hole makes you wish you were born every time I play. But with a square in the act, you can send music back to the caveman day.
I heard some corny birds who tried to sing. Still the cat's the only cat who knows how to swing, who wants to dig along her gig and stuff like that. When everybody wants to be a cat,
A square
some corny birds who try to sing. Still the cat's the only cat who knows how to swing, who wants to dig along her gig and stuff like that. When everybody wants to be a cat, scat.
For this next song, I'd like to introduce our accompanist, Abby Thompson on piano.
dang a dang dang a ding a dong ding. Blue moon, moon, blue moon. Dip 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 moon, 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 blue moon. Dip 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 moon, 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 blue moon. Dip 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 bum 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 dang a dang dang a ding a dong. Blue moon, 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 blue moon. You saw me standing alone without a dream in my heart, without a love of my heart. Dang 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 a ding a dong. Blue moon, 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 blue moon. You knew just what I was there for. You heard me say a prayer for someone I really care for. And then there suddenly appeared before me the only one my arms would ever hold. I heard somebody whisper, please adore me. And when I looked, the moon had turned to gold. Oh, blue moon, now I'm no longer alone, without a dream in my heart, without a love of my heart. Dang a dang dang a ding a dong ding. Oh, dang a dang dang a ding a dong ding. Blue moon.
Can you hear my cries? Can you see my eyes? I am calling out to you. Moon, can you hear my cries? Can you see my eyes? I am calling out to you. Something in the distance, softly. Could it be the sound of
so much. Thank you to Mr. Cole for joining us on the drums. And thank you all. Have a great last part of the concert.